Join me as we learn Chumash for today for the Thursday, Parshas Boy, chapter 12, verse 21. In yesterday's Chumash we learned where God told Moses the laws pertaining to the Paschal offering, how the Jewish people should observe Passover on that actual day when the Jewish people were in Egypt, and on the 10th day to take the sheep and then tie it to their bed, and then continuing to bring it and to bring the sacrifice on the 14th, and then pertaining the laws of the Paschal offering in the generations to come. However, now when Moses relates it to the Jewish people, he's only going to tell them the laws pertaining the actual sacrifice of that time, not the future laws of Passover. Being that it was a hectic time, he only wanted to tell them the laws that were pertinent to them at that very time. Chapter 12, verse 21. Vayikra Moshe l'chol ziknei Yisrael. And Moshe summoned then all the Jewish people. Vayomer aleim, and he said to them, Mishchu, draw for yourself, ukechu lachem, and take for yourself, tzayin, a lamb, a sheep, lemishbechoseichem, for your families, v'shachatu ha-pesach, and slaughter the Passover offering. Verse 21, Rashi. Mishchu. Why is there two terminologies that they have to draw and take? Mishi yesh leitzayin. One who has sheep, yimshich mishaloi, should take it for himself. Ukechu, but if somebody does not have misha einloi, if he doesn't have his own, yikach, he should go buy one min hashuk from the market. Limish b'cheseichem, for your families, as it says, sell oves, a lamb for every family. Verse 22. Well, lekachtem eiz agudas eizov, you shall then take a bundle of 3 stalks of hyssop, utvaltem badam, and dip it into blood, asher basaf, that is in the basin, v'yigatem el hamashkoif, and then you will apply some of the blood on the doorpost, on the lentil, v'elshtei hamazuzis, and on the doorposts, min adam asher basaf, from the blood that's in the basin. And you should not go out of the entrance of your home until the morning. Rashi, Esav, what is Esav? Min yerek sheyesh legivelin. It's a type of grass that has branches coming out of it. That means there was a stem in the middle, and from it the different seedlings and bushings came from it, which is called a hyssop. Agudas Esav, shloisha kalachin, 3 bundles, 3 stalks. And that's called together Kri and Aguda, because 3 is called Araguda. Asher basaf, what's the saf? Keli, it's a basin. Kamaisipes kesef, basins of silver. Min adam asher basaf, why does the Torah have to tell me, and he took the blood from the basin, if it already said you'll take the blood that's in the basin? Lama chazer v'shnoi, why did he repeat it again? Shalei one shouldn't say, tefillah has one dipping of this hyssop into the basin is good enough. L'chol shleisha matanis, for all the 3 places, meaning to put it on the lentil and on the 2 doorposts. L'kach nemaroi, therefore it says again, asher basaf, that's in the basin, should take kol nesinu menatav asher basaf, that before you put it on the lentil, you have to dip it into the basin. Before you put it on each one of the doorposts, you have to dip it into the basin again. So you're taking the three stalks of hyssop, dipping it into the basin once on the lentil, and then twice again for each one of the doorposts. Ki al kol hagad tefillah, because at any time you touch it, you need to dip it into the basin first. V'atem liseitzu, Magi, the verse is telling us, once it's given permission for the destructor to destroy, you will not differentiate between the righteous and the evil. Being that this was a time which it was going to be, the destroyer will be out to destroy, therefore it says do not go out until the morning, because the night is the time when the dangerous and destructive angels have authority. As it says, it says in Tehillim, at that time, all the animals of the wild come out. Verse 23. And God will then pass through to strike Egypt. Adam, and he'll see the blood on the lentil, and on the 2 doorposts, and God will pass over the entrance, and he will not allow the destroyer, the destructive plague, to come into your houses for the plague to enter your homes. The Torah in Rashi, ufasach v'chomal, and he'll have mercy. V'yashloimar v'dolag, or you can say, and he will pass over as well. Will not give him the ability to go in. Like we find that God did not give him the ability to do anything bad with me. Verse 24. And you shall observe this practice as a statute for you, and to your children, ad olam, forever. Verse 25, and it will be that when you come into the land, that God will give you kasher diber as he spoke, and you will maintain this service, you will continue to do this as you come into the land of Israel. Rashi tells us, Tola Kosuf, the Torah makes it contingent, avodazu, this type of service, this type of practice, with them coming into the land of Israel. Why? Because in the desert they were not obliged to bring the Paschal offering only once, and after that, the next time they brought the Paschal offering was when they were entering the land of Israel. Also, Bashana Shenis, that they did the second year, Al Pi Adibur, based on what God told them to do. However, as we see, once the Jewish people were going to enter the land of Israel, that's when they were going to bring the next Paschal offering. Kasher diber, like God has spoken. When did God say this? V'heichen diber, when did God say this? So from chapter 6, when we learned where God said, that God says, I will bring you into the land of Israel, this is referring to, as God said, he will take the Jewish people and bring them into the land of Israel. That's when they will have to observe the Paschal offering again. Verse 26. And when your children will ask you, what is this service, what is this practice that you have? And when they talk about yours, implying that they would rather not participate themselves. Verse 27. And you will tell them, Zevach Pesachul Hashem. This is a Paschal offering to Hashem. Asher Pasach al Bata b'nei Yisrael, that he passed over the homes of the Israelites. B'Mitzrayim, when we were in Egypt. B'Nog Payas Mitzrayim, when he plagued the Egyptians. V'Espatenu Hitziel, but our homes he saved. He spared our homes. The people bowed and prostrated themselves and recognizing, thanking God for the promise that they are now seeing the exodus of Egypt coming up. Why did they bow? Number one, they kneeled and bowed for the news about the redemption, about the exodus. And number two, about the fact that they know that they're going to go into the land of Israel. And also the very fact that they're going to have children. Because God said, Moshe told them, when your child will ask, that tells them that they were going to have children. Verse 28, and the Israelites went and did, Kasher Tziva Hashem as Moshe, as God commanded Moshe, Aaron and Aaron, Cain Osu, so they did. Rashi, Osu, can it be that they already did it? It was already told from Rosh Chodesh. How can it be that they told that they did it already if in only 10 days they were supposed to do it? But being that they accepted upon themselves that they were going to do it, that resolution itself, the Torah considers it as if they have done it. Even the Torah says the very fact that they went, the Torah counts that as part of the mitzvah, giving them reward, A, for going towards doing the mitzvah, and number two, for doing the mitzvah in itself. To tell us the greatness of the Jewish people, that they did not miss anything out of what Moshe and Aaron told them. Therefore, it concludes by telling us, what does it mean? And so they did. Af Moshe v'Aaron keinosu, that Moshe and Aaron as well, they didn't just talk the talk, but they themselves went and did the practice of whatever they told the Jewish people to do. This concludes the Torah reading for Thursday, Parshas Bo.